Won by the Wizards. To Beal. James Harden. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Westbrook. His first effort off the mark. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Durant to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Bradley Beal missed his first. That one goes. Irving brings the ball up court. Now a steal by Washington.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. It's Brooklyn's ball. Durant to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Westbrook with it. Up 5. Stuffs it down with authority. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Harden in possession. Right now, down 7. Here's Durant for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Beal. Bradley Beal. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Harden up against Beal. To Irving. Short jumper misses.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for him.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kyrie Irving, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Beal against Harden. Yes, and And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Bradley Beal at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Beal converts on the three-point play, and the Wizards add to their lead. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Wizards come up with it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. The drive, right to the basket. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Beal matched up with Harden. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jan Mahimi trying to cash in on a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Off the mark at the line. Into the front court, it's Irving. They find themselves down 10. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Kyrie Irving, 2 of 4 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Westbrook to Beal. Fires the three. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Over to the right side. Beal. DeAndre Jordan with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Irving. Fires the three, and Kyrie Irving. Odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open three is good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Oh, Russell Westbrook looking good, 4 for 5.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And they call it
a simple touch foul.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
No good on this. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter's complete. Wizards have the lead. One quarter down, long way to go. So buckle up, it's wide open.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Irving. That is great vision to set it up. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Here's Irving into the front court, trailing by 4. Kyrie Irving. He's now 4 for 6. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
New blood coming in for both sides. Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. He's got it. Three-point play on that trip. Ish Smith to Beal. Practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Bell to Beal. Curling inside. Blake Griffin sends it away. Irving into the front court. Leads just a point. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Bradley Beal. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Thomas Bryant able to recover with the block. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving to Dinwiddie. Wizards pull down the board. And count the basket inside.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2, knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Irving to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Smith. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads 1. Irving. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Ish Smith. Here comes the screen. It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Brooklyn's got it.
Yeah, me and you.
Picked up by the Wizards. Take stock of the floor. And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Knock loose. Wizards come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Westbrook works it up top. To Westbrook. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good.
Seems to work any day.
Goes 2 for 2.
Oh, good shot, what?
Footer at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Wizards are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game trap. Steals.
Some very aggressive defense has allowed both teams to rack up a lot of steals. Ball security will be the key in the upcoming half, especially for the weakest dribblers. You know who you are.
Player of the half.
Russell Westbrook was all over the boards in the first half. You've got to appreciate his determination when shots go up.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's James Harden once again. To Griffin.
Send him down, ice.
Offensive and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Westbrook to Lopez. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Harden into the front court. His guys down 3. Durant to Harden. Cleans it up. Jordan Bell swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lopez to Westbrook. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Irving. Lopez there to get the rebound. Russ at the controls. DeAndre Jordan tips it to Westbrook.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Russell Westbrook, tough matchup against Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And it's written all over his body language. I mean, he looks frustrated, vexed, perplexed, whatever other word you want to throw at it with the X. But seriously, that body language, that's something he needs to work on.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Westbrook to Smith.
Hey, left.
Westbrook, down low Bell. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
James Harden, he's 3 for 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
DeAndre Jordan rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To number 2.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Harden with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Westbrook to Beal. Down low Bell. To Westbrook from long range. Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. Harden in possession. His group now down 2. Robin Lopez sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Deep right corner. James Harden. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Oh, emphatic slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up.
I got ball.
Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Russell Westbrook. Harden's on him. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Harden with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Down low for Griffin. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Bradley Beal at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Beal converts on the three-point play, and the Wizards add to their lead. He'll put it up at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the quarter. The Wizards out in front. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Westbrook to Smith. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Dinwiddie up against Mahinmi. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Count the bucket for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Is Smith. Harden's on him. To Westbrook. Oh, he had him there for a second. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Whoops. That won't go. Irving with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jeff.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. No good. Russell Westbrook with the rock.
Washington. Hey fans, our game programs have player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 3, Bradley Beal.
Westbrook
And number 7, Jordan Bell.
to Beal. Joe Harris pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Westbrook. And Griffin, the rebound. To Irving. To Griffin. Missed a wide open look. Another follow. Stays up. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Short jumper misses. Kyrie across the timeline. Down 5. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Wizards at the controls. Easy path to the rim.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Into the front court, it's Irving. 5-point game. To Aldridge. To Griffin. You've got to get that one to go. To Westbrook. Has a look. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Shot from the lane won't go. Beal, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Baseline drive. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Time to shuffle things up. Irving. Not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Irving. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Down low Bell. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Irving. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Wizards are the winners as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards came away with the victory in this one. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards. It wasn't a great performance by these guys, and unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
The Washington Wizards played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.